So how's it been being a single mother?
Not easy. There's 3 of them, and they're all very young.
How old are your kids?
My oldest is about to be 4.
4?
And then my twins are about to be 3.
3. Okay.
So,
oh yeah, your hands are full.
I had them very quickly. I was only 5. My daughter was only 5 months when I got pregnant with the twins.
Wow.
And I was on my own for it.
So why doesn't he believe that one of the twins is his?
If you see her hair color, she's got the red hair. He's got 2 other kids with another woman, and one of them is a redhead, but it's bright red hair. So because it's the different shades of red, it can't be his kid.
Oh.
And when I found out that I was pregnant, he came to the first ultrasound with me. I was 6 weeks pregnant with the twins, scared out of my mind. They were measuring 3 days apart because my egg dropped, got fertilized, another egg dropped, got fertilized. He said, so who'd you sleep with? 3 days apart, it's gotta be a different dad or else that wouldn't happen.
My producer had to tell me that backstage. I did not know that one egg could drop and that it could fertilize, and then you could potentially, with another man, fertilize another egg. Did y'all know that? Yeah. This is like for real. Like, I did not know that. Did you take an at-home DNA test?
We did with Skylar, our oldest, because I posted a photo of her when she was a baby. She was very jaundiced, and he said she looked black. That was not his child, could not possibly be his. No way. Mind you, she was a planned pregnancy.
Yeah.
I make it halfway through the pregnancy, found out he cheated on me with another girl, got her pregnant, and I said, okay, I'm leaving.
Did that other girl have the baby?
Yeah.
So, you're 3, she has another one? So
she has another one. He's 8 months apart from my daughter.
Oh, wow.
And then she also has another kid with him. They ended up,
so
he's got 5 kids now.
Because he's the same age as you. And he has 5 kids?
Yeah.
Okay. Do your children have his last name?
No. He was not at the hospital, but he was at those other kids' births.
Oh, wow.
But didn't come to mine. My sister had to come with me. I called him when I was in labor with my first child, and he said, not my kid.
Really?
And then with the twins, I called him and said, I'm in labor. He said, I'm with my new family now.
His exact words were
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Did he propose to you before?
Yeah, when I was pregnant with Skylar, because the other woman was pregnant, and I'd reached out to her, and I said, how do you feel about me being the stepmom? Like, how do you feel about me being involved? And she said, not unless y'all are married. We got engaged.
Good for you, because that's maturity. Sad for this other young woman. Because, as y'all know, I have a series called Co-Parenting Unlocked with my son's mother, and one of the things is like, you're like, we both got children by him. So they're gonna be in each other's lives. So at least you were trying to say, let me just give you the respect to say, how are you feeling? What can we do? And but the fact that she denied it, that's only gonna damage the kids. My producer told me that the first time that he saw the twins was at the DNA lab.
Yes.
This past Monday.
Yes.
What happened?
He came into the room. My daughter immediately looked at him, my oldest, Skylar, and said, hi, Daddy, and I started bawling my eyes out. And then while I was getting swabbed and stuff like that, I was like, hey, can you help me? Like, can you help me with them? They're crying. They don't want to be here. And he goes, yeah, once I know that they're my kids.
I did say that.
Well, listen, let's meet your ex-boyfriend. Please welcome Mason to the show to get his side of the story. Hey, Mason. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
How do you feel about what she just said?
I mean, she's not wrong on a lot of things. But
Okay.
I don't know. It's just really a confliction in my head with a lot that happened back then.
What happened back then that's making you have these conflicted feelings?
I just kept hearing thing after thing after thing of, oh, she was with these people, and, oh, hey, did you know that she did this? Did you know that she was with this person? And I was like, what?
But you knew it wasn't true. I was with you when the kids were conceived. We lived together.
You weren't always with me.
So why don't you believe Skylar is yours?
When she came out, she looked darker. I had no doubt that that kid was mine until she came out.
Okay.
You said it afterwards, too, though. After you met her, you said it after. You said it last night at the hotel.
Okay. Why don't you believe one of the twins isn't yours, though?
I have a strong feeling that the boy is mine because he looks like a clone of me. He looks exactly like me.
Yeah.
With the girl, it's very difficult because...
They're twins.
Your son's name is River, correct?
Yes.
So you're saying to me that you believe that River could be yours.
Oh, yeah.
Then why not be in his life? Because I'm all about being fair. I can give you the benefit of the doubt. If you really feel like your child's skin tone has come out darker than what you assume should have come out, because you're both white. So if your child's skin is darker and you're having some questions, got it. I understand. If you think the twins, one might not be yours, again, like I just found out medically, that is possible. But if you're telling me out of your own words that you believe that he's your splitting image, then why not step up for him?
What if a few years down the road, okay, say none of this happened or whatever, and I was involved. I just heard a story about someone who was involved for 10 plus years and it wasn't even their kid.
Mm-hmm.
But you've been there since day one, and when River came out looking like you, where were you?
Not there.
You know everything about those other kids. You've been there for every single step of the way with those other kids. What do my kids eat? Are they allergic to anything? What size diapers do they wear? What size shoes do they wear?
I just want to confirm, how old are you?
I am 22 years old.
And how many potential kids do you have?
5.
22 and 5 potential kids.
You've got 5 possible kids, and yet you're sitting here talking about making a 6th one with me. Shop's closed.
So you asked her to have another kid?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, why would you ask her to have another kid if you don't believe that the 3 she already has is yours? And also, why you want another kid? You're 22. Listen, no, we gotta ask this, because I got money and it's hard to raise 2. I know you ain't got no money, so how you raising 5? I ain't being shady or nothing, but like, for real, at 22, I had no money. So what you doing at 22? How you gonna afford them?
I don't know.
Okay. So when did you ask her to have a 6th?
About a week ago.
Okay. Did y'all hook up last night?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Did you try to hook up with her last night?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you tried. Okay, you tried. Do you have a job?
Not currently, no.
Okay. Okay. I told y'all, see, I wasn't being shady. See, before when I said that, you ain't got no money, y'all think I'm being shady. I told you 22. Okay, then. So why not have a job?
I'm actively looking. It's hard in my area because...
You sound like my 23-year-old. I get it.
Yeah,
Listen.
it's very hard in my area.
It's not hard. You can get something at Burger King, but I understand these excuses. I got 23.
Burger King.
No, seriously, that's a great job. Like, you can go get something, especially if you have potentially 5 kids. Any job at any income is going to be what you need. And I say that to say, sometimes we have these expectations in our heads of like, well, I want this job, but if you got 5 mouths to feed, even if you just have the 2 that you're claiming, you need money.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I haven't had the choice. I had to go out and get a job. You want me to get a 6th kid again, but shop's closed. We're done. No more kids.
Mason, let me ask you a question. Do you know how much diapers cost?
Yeah.
He doesn't even know the word.
Do you know how many diapers kids at this age go through?
A lot.
Okay. Do you know how much wipes cost? A gallon of milk?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm not going to question you on it, because these are things I just want to make sure you understand while you're sitting here. And I'm glad that we're going to be getting this DNA truth today, because while you're saying, like, I don't need to, and you're having this luxury of walking in and out of these children's lives, not being there at all, there's expenses that are piling up that she's taking care of, you know? You're doing this all by yourself?
Yep.
Yeah.
Completely all by myself. My family doesn't even live anywhere near me anymore, so it's me. If I go to the store, I've got to get them all out. If I do anything, I've got to take them all with me. I don't ever get a break. I don't ever get to not. I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah, you just made the argument that people raise kids that aren't theirs. If these kids are yours and you've missed these years of their lives, are you going to try to be there in their lives now?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely? Okay. So my producer told me we have a voicemail from Darcy, Mason's mother. Let's hear what she has to say.
Mason, you have created 5 beautiful children, and now it is time to grow up and be the man that I raised you to be. They all deserve to have a father present in their lives. I hope that once you have the results, you can put the drama and the bad decisions to rest and be the father that all these babies need and leave the past behind us.
Was your father in your life?
Yes.
Okay.
He's always been in my life.
So because I was watching your body language, the tapping, your eyes
I'm a
went
very
down.
anxious person.
You're anxious.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like to your mother?
Really well.
Really well?
I'm close to both of my parents.
Okay. So do you feel pressure easily?
Yes.
Okay. Well, listen, I think it's time to get the DNA truth. Let's get to the truth. Katie, you wanted to prove that these children are his. We have 3 envelopes for 3 different children. And these envelopes are the DNA truth. So let's start with the first one. Skylar, let's find out. How
Can
do you
I
feel in
just
this
say
moment?
before I open these,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous. 3 kids, 3 tests. Doubting one, I could get. Doubting just Skylar, I could understand. She was the first one. I get it. The twins, we were together. We were together. We wanted Skylar. The twins, we were together. I never left. I had an infant. Mason, Skylar is your biological daughter.
How do you feel?
Relieved.
Relieved?
Relieved.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think you feel relieved.
No?
I don't.
You haven't been around her to feel relieved.
I think what it is going to be, especially since you just admitted that you have anxious behavior. I think it's better for you to be honest about what your true feelings are, because when you're not honest about them, you'll then start to react in a negative way. It's okay to say, I'm scared. You now know you have 3 confirmed children, and you're 22 with no job. It is okay to say, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
It's okay. Do you think you owe her an apology?
Apology with tears.
I don't think you'll get tears, but I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, we have 2 more children here. We have 2 more kids, the twins, that you have been questioning. You said one looks like you and the other one doesn't. Time for that truth as well.
Mason River is your biological son.
And River's the one that you thought looked like you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one that you don't think looks like you that has started this, correct?
Yeah.
There you go. Your truth to be open.
Mason, Summer is your biological daughter. I've told you since day one. I have been telling you for years and begging you to be there. You went off and you raised other kids that you're not even 100% sure are yours because you never asked for DNA. But you got DNA now. You gonna be there?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this DNA truth?
I'm happy, really. Believe it or not.
I'm
Yeah.
not. 3.5 years that you've missed. For what?
It's hitting your ass hard now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do your kids know you as daddy? I heard Skylar saw you the other day and she walked in and she said, hi, Dad.
Yeah, she calls me dad. They all call me dad.
You do know those memories as children stick with people, knowing that my dad walked in a room and avoided me.
Yeah.
I have to tell them that you left them to go raise another family unless you finally decide to step up.
Yeah, 22. It's time to start to really looking at life.
That's what I want to do.
I don't think you know how to. And I'm gonna tell you the first thing that you need to do is stop trying to have babies with women.
That's good.
Seriously. It ain't gonna do you no good. It's not gonna do you any good. You have 5 children before the age of 22. As you get older and older, this is only going to become more difficult as they need more things. Right now, I just talked about diapers, wipes, and milk. What happens when they need books, school clothes, lunch cards, this, that? It is time for you to take a hard reality of the choices you are making. Because it's not going to be easy. But you can't be out here running wild anymore talking about like, let's have sex, let's do this. If you want to have sex with a woman, you need to be responsible enough to wrap it up. Seriously, enough is enough. Being responsible in the way you make choices about how you engage with your body and other people's bodies also shows how you'll be responsible in your entire life. And what you've been doing is avoiding responsibility. I know that the first kid popped up and you were in between two women and that fear hit your ass. And you're in this ping pong game of how do I become responsible and how do I not? It even goes back to what you just said about having a job. I'm 23, there's no jobs around. There's a job you can get. If you just try to get to work every day, if you try to show her respect, if you try to show those love, dad loves you, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to have kids around you who adore you, who look up to you, and who respect you as the man you should be respected as. And I believe you can do that. Are you willing to make that choice?
Yes.
The commitment is here. Y'all got to co-parent. Y'all got to figure this out. You were lucky enough to have two parents in your life, and your kids deserve that too, okay?
Okay.
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Siapa tuh agak mau biasa.